What's up, boys and girls? It's Piqi Mickey, and today we're going to be talking about Eminem's collaborations with Nike. Even though you might see Eminem wearing Adidas sometimes, fact is Eminem's favorite brand has been Nike since day one. And interestingly enough, Nike and Air Jordan's collabs with Eminem are some of the most rare collabs ever. Now, some of the releases between Nike and Eminem were released in auction for charity, where others were released as tributes to Eminem's albums. However, unfortunately, most of the releases were friends and family releases, so the public was not able to get their hands on them as they hoped. It all started in 2003 when Nike released Eminem's take on the Nike Air Max Burst, his version being called the Nike Air Slim Shady. On Eminem's version of the Air Max, as you see here, the upper combined white and gray, and on the tongue is written Slim Shady, and in the insole is a huge E for Eminem. In 2004, Eminem and Nike continued their collaboration with the release of 3 exclusive Air Force One lows. 2 of the silhouettes from this collection have the same color scheme, which is black and white. On the first pair is Shady Records written on the back panel, and on the second pair is Encore, which is the name of Eminem's album at the time. The third pair in this collection is an all white with icy sole, as you see here. And the coolest part about these sneakers is the insole, which features photos of D12, 50 Cent, and the rest of Eminem's closest crew. So which pair do you think is the best from this collection? In 2005, Eminem saw his first collaboration with Jordan with the Air Jordan Retro 4s, which are the holy grail for most sneakerheads. This release was limited to only 50 pairs, and most of them were given to friends and family, and the rest were auctioned on eBay and went to charity to the Marshall Mathers Foundation. The shoe combines the upper made of blue suede with a touch of black and red details such as the shoelaces you see here. Also, the shoe includes Eminem's branding, and right now the shoe goes for about 30,000 USD. You think it's worth it? A year later, in 2006, Eminem and Nike joined forces again for the Air Max Charity Series, in which they released 8 different Air Max silhouettes, limited to only 8 pairs. All the sneakers were auctioned on eBay, and all the proceeds went to the Marshall Mathers Foundation. The whole collection included the Air Max 1, 90, 93, 180, 95, 97, 360, and 2003. I hope I got all of them. From all of them, the Air Max 1 was probably the most important because Eminem chose them as a tribute to his friend Big Proof, who was murdered that year. On the upper is the color of the Detroit Pistons, and on the back is a photo of Big Proof. On the archive version, Eminem chose to sign it himself and put the words D12 and Big Proof forever. In 2008, the Jordan brand joined Eminem for the second time, this time with the Retro 2s, which are Eminem's favorite model. They were used to help launch Eminem's autobiography, The Way I Am. By the way, the Retro 2s were the first pair of Jordans Eminem owned when he was a kid. Now let's take a look at the shoe. The upper is made with gray suede and black leather, and on the sides and around different parts of the shoe is written Eminem lyrics in red and white. Some of the lyrics are kind of depressing, but it's Eminem. This model was limited to only 313 pairs as a tribute to the area code of Detroit, which is 313, and it was released on the Air Jordan Flight Club website exclusively. The latest collaboration between Jordan and Eminem was in 2015, again on the Air Jordan 4s, but this time another name was in the mix, which was Carhartt, who helped make the material for the shoe. The shoe was again released on eBay for auction, and the money went to the Marshall Mathers Foundation. So the design of the shoe is pretty simple. It's black and white, but the crazy thing about it is on one shoe, on the back is the E, Eminem logo, and on the other shoe is that crazy hockey mask that the dude from Halloween wears. I think his name is Jason, if you are familiar with the series. Right now, the shoe has been released again this year, most recently, and it was released via raffle, and you had to pay $10 for the raffle. So basically, you had a better chance of getting it the more raffle tickets you bought. And right now, the shoe is worth about 20,000 USD. Would you pay 20,000 USD for the shoe? Let us know in the comments if you think it's worth it. So that's all for this episode. Let us know if you like this series, and let us know which sneakers or which thing we should talk about next. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.